Hello guys, welcome back to SWS Boxing. Delighted to get on Mikey Byles. He's now 8 wins with 10 defeats, with 2 wins by KO. And yeah, his next fight is against Ellis Steward at York Hall, Bethnal Green on September 7th on a Steve Goodwin show over 6 rounds. And yes, pleasure getting you on.
Cheers, Sam. It's always a pleasure, mate. It's always a pleasure. It's good. It's good publicity, and yeah, it's makes you feel good, man.
Yeah, and so yeah, you fought. I think I had you on maybe 2 or 3 weeks before you fought Aaron Sutton to talk about that fight.
Yeah, what fight? I watched him against Jerome Warburton, which I thought he pinched it by three rounds easy, but it was the way around. But yeah, what a fight! It was. I think I've given myself 5 fights before I get back into the swing of things. But I felt good, mate. I stayed in there. He's a tactical, technical technician, man. So I had to stay in there and yeah, I'll come through later on in the game. And almost pinched it in the last couple of rounds. But he managed to stay on his feet and come through. But yeah, what a fight! I really enjoyed that one.
So it was 79-73 on the scorecard. So did you get a round? Maybe one round was even, was it, or?
Yeah, I don't know. I see these technical boys. I got to stay in there with them. I don't give myself enough credit, but I'm not up there as technical like someone like Sutton. So I've got to stay in there, But I think another couple of rounds, and it would have been my fight. I was just coming into my own, and I felt good. As every boxer knows, after there's a lot of respect there, and yeah, so it was a good fight, but you get a lad like that, he's going to take it, and a lad with me, he's going to take the first four or 5 rounds.
He started quick, didn't he?
Mate, I was just eating his jab. That's all I was, just jab. I was dreaming of his jab a couple of weeks after still, it was just, I could taste it. But I'll come into my own later on, and yeah, it was a good scrap, good fight.
And yeah, you did mention his fight with Jerome Warburton, and that was a British title eliminator as well.
Yeah, and then George went on to fight. I think he drew with Ryan Kelly, who I've sparred a few times over the years at John Pegg's, and another good lad. But it was good fighting. George was a tough boy and he come to fight, but I think Aaron done enough as the boxer. I thought he'd done enough to come through that one. I do. So yeah, I knew Aaron was going to be tough. I knew, especially after watching the George fight, I knew I was going to be in for a long night, and 8 rounds. I ain't done 8 rounds. I mean, it's been 7 years, mate, and I've every fight has been 6-0, 7-0. They're carrying Midlands titles, so to come back in at the deep end again, it's been tough. It's been tough.
Yeah, and I believe he was Southern area champion as well. So
yeah, I think for his record, he should be knocking that British door now. He should be, and he's up there. He's capable of doing it.
Who do you want to see him fight next? Maybe a Jerome rematch, or maybe a Ryan Kelly fight?
Yeah, it depends where. I think he's got to step up now. He has to step up, and if you've got a record like he's got, you've got to be fighting the best and knocking on that British door, man. I think that's got to be minimum when you're 16-0. But listen, we all have different journeys, we all have different paths, and I'm sure his management will direct him, and he'll talk with his management, I'm sure. But we caught up the other week, and we're due to go for a spar now. And we can help each other out along the way now. We've done our business, and we can hopefully be friends and help each other out. So, but it'd be good to see him fight. I'd like to see him fight for a British, because I think he's capable. But there's some good middleweights out there, man. There's some good, and coming through as well. I know a few good young lads coming through at middleweight. So,
Yeah. And was it good to get the 8 rounds in?
Oh, mate, brilliant. It was, I've been doing 6, and I've always been comfortable with 6. I think you get to a place where mentally you can do it, you can do it rather than fitness, you mentally. But yeah, it was nice to get the 8 in and the confidence of being in with that sort of caliber still, and almost pinching it, and staying in there comfortably as well. It's given me worlds of confidence for the next fight.
Yeah, exactly. And yeah, as we touched on it a minute ago, yeah, you're boxing Ellis Steward, another unbeaten fighter that you're fighting. Who's I speak to him a lot, but I can't remember his record. He's what, 8-0, isn't he?
He's I think 6 or 8. I think I've not had a look at him yet.
I'll get his
But
box trick up quickly.
yeah, I've got a friend who's had a look, and we do some work. We know what's coming. We don't go in here blind, but we know what's coming. But he's another lad with a good record, but it doesn't phase me. It's not phasing me anymore, So yeah, but I think he's got one stoppage on his record.
Yeah, against CJ Woods.
Yeah, so look,
Yeah,
the
8-0.
8-0, he's confident, he's comfortable. So he's obviously going to come and win. And it's when you got a 0 on your record, man, you don't want that tarnished. So yeah, we'll see how he turns. We see what he brings and see how he comes, and and hopefully he shows me a little bit of respect.
Yeah, I mean, I've spoken to him. He says it's a good step up fight. You're a good fight for him at this stage of his career.
Brilliant, and that's what it's about for me, Sam. I'm not over the hill yet, but these boys, I'm a good test for these boys. I'm experienced. I've been in with some quality opponents myself, so I guess that's respect to him for saying that as well. So he's obviously coming knowing what's ahead of him. So fair play to him.
Yeah, it's a good fight, and when I saw it, I was looking forward to the fight because it's a good fight for Ellis and you as well.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, well, it'll be my 5th fight, and that was part of my first process goals. Is can I get 5 under my belt and see where I am then, and see where I want to go with it. Do I keep going and give these boys rounds and a bit of work, or do I open the floodgates and go for it again myself? But I'm looking for another career in sport myself, and I'm still at university. So to commit to want to go and win titles and it's a tough career. It's a tough old career. But we'll see after this 5th fight. I'll sit down, come back to the drawing board, and have a look, see where I want to go and what I want to do, and again with my management and getting the right fights and the right people.
Yeah, exactly. And of course, you're boxing at York Hall. I believe it's your first time boxing at York Hall, isn't it?
And second time I beat Billy Burke.
Oh,
I
that
think
was it. Yeah.
fight and caused a massive upset. But listen, I was going to win those days. I'd fight anyone and I'll come to win. And I think he was coming on he was an 8-0 himself, big entourage, glasses. He had all the gear. He had all his mates with him. I had my coach, my manager, and my uncle in the crowd. That was it. And I
I
think
remember speaking about that last time with you.
yeah, it was a 6-round down. I think I won five out of the 6, and I think he had one more fight with Adam Harper, and then I think he disappeared after that. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, York Halls. It's a great place. It's a great honour to fight there, and the history, man, and it's great to be a part of that. So looking forward to it.
Are
Looking
you
forward.
excited to be back boxing at York Hall?
Oh mate, yeah, I can't wait. I can't wait. I find it's almost a pinnacle. It's you got to box there before you fight on the Eddies and the Frank Warren shows, because it's the history, the history behind it. To be a part of that and to say, yes, I've been there. I've got to win there as well. Yeah, looking forward to that one. Look forward to it, man.
Is that like a goal in the future for you? Providing everything goes well in your next couple, if you want to keep going, maybe boxing on a TNT Sports show or Queensbury or something.
Mate, I'd like to. I'd like to kind of, I'd maybe like to get onto a few big ones before I finish. A couple of TV ones. I don't know if that's just pride, you know, but I think it's a pinnacle of any athlete, you know, to be on TV, to box on the big shows on TV, and but I've been there before, and I believe I can still get up there, and thereabouts. So, but it's fight at a time. I'm not looking too far ahead, but you got to plan ahead in order to make that pathway for yourself, you know.
Yeah, and of course another 6 rounder against Ellis. What do you know about Ellis? Have you seen much of him or?
My friends have had a look. I've had coaches have a look. So we've been training. Um, I'll have a little look this week. I didn't want to bog too much down with him and thinking about him too much. So I've had my coaches do it. It saves me doing it. I know I can focus on what I need to focus on. Look, we know what's coming. We know his size, you know. We know his record, and you know, um, so yeah, we know what's coming. So
How's preparation gone for the fight?
really good, really good. I'm starting to get in the swing of the boxing lifestyle again now. It's took, you know, I've been at 7 years, man. I've been doing bits and pieces, and training weren't really. I'm always fit. I'm always doing bits, but it weren't my priority in my life, and it's kind of almost taken back over. But I've got another year left here at university. I'm going to do a master's, so my focus and my energies are elsewhere as well. So this is where the fifth fight now I can then sort of, right, how much can I give to that? How much can I do? But listen, if I'm fit for 6, I'm fit for 8, you know, I know what I need to do that and get through that. So if I can get through with the lads I've been in with at the moment, with what I'm doing fitness wise, then I'm in a good place, you know, and I've got a family, so it's just getting my values and my principles right. So and make sure I'm giving enough for everything, you know.
Mm-hmm. And of course, just to touch on the Ryan fight, of course, sort of you've had lots of spars with Ryan. You know Ryan quite well. Is it just?
Yeah, tell him if you speak to him, Sam, Mikey Byles is going to knock him out. Tell him. No, right. It's the first time I've ever fought a mate, a friend, inside and outside of the gym. It's yeah, it's a tough one. It's a weird one, mate. You know, especially now I'm in that momentum now. You know, it'll be my 6th fight, mate. I've got one maybe in between that, so it could be my 7th fight. So, which I've had nearly as many as he's had. You
Is
know,
that one not confirmed just yet?
I'm not too sure. I'm not too sure. It's on Boxrex, I think, ready
No,
to
not
go.
the Ryan one, the one you mentioned a
Oh
minute.
no, it's just I think it's in the pipeline. But I don't think we're going to take it because obviously we're fighting on a Sanaga show. You know, injuries, things can happen. So, you know, and I think I've not done 3 fights in a month yet, and I think it might be a bit too much too soon. And the thing is, look, Ryan's coming off a back of a bad loss, you know, and he's going to be hungry, man. He's going to be hungry. He's got a new trainer. I think he's with Enzo now over in Swansea. So look, you know, Enzo don't know me from Adam. So look, he's not going to come in there and shake my hand. It's 10-ounce gloves, you know, and it's business. And I think he's going to come down and try middleweight as well. So it's a great test for him.
What
You
did
know,
you make of his last fight against Ethan?
I honestly, deep down, I thought he could beat him. I did. But Ethan looked massive on the night, didn't he? I don't know if you were there, but he looked
I
huge.
wasn't, but I've seen it. He's strong, and I saw him the fight before he fought Ryan, and I thought he looked really
He
big for the
rode up
weight
on
and
him.
quite strong.
Yeah, he blew up, and I don't know. I'm, you know, it's on the night, isn't it? You can do all the preparation, all the running, all the punching the bags, but listen, it's on the night, man. So, and you know what I've got to say with Ryan, he's got heart, mate, and to get back up after a loss like that and dust it off and get straight back in there, with someone like myself, you know, because it's not going to be an easy night for either of us.
Yeah.
And if anything, I'm a smaller version of Ethan. Do you know what I mean? Um, so you've got to give it to Ryan. He's got a lot of heart and he's got a lot of talent. So yeah, it was a tough, but you got to take your hat off to Ethan. He come and done the job. You know, so But he's got to go on now. He did ask if I wanted to fight. I said, "You're all right, thanks, mate."
What,
Fight.
against who, Ethan?
Yeah, he asked for the fight. I think they've got a show soon. So, but I think he's a big boy. You know, I'm a genuine middleweight. So, you know,
Are you fighting Ellis at middle or super middle?
11. I think it's 11-8, 11-10. I think so. That's heavy for me. You know, that's just it's only water weight for me. So again, I'm in there mixing it with super middles, really. You know, I'm a genuine 11 stone 6, 73 kilos. You know, but I'm just going in carrying water. So it's not, you know,
And
don't get
is
your
and,
any harder.
and is Ryan at super middle?
Yeah, but I think we're having that fight at a middleweight fight. So, which again, you know, can he make that weight? Can he, you know, can he come down from where he's at? Look, we've done loads of rounds. We know each other. We know what's coming.
The styles should gel quite nicely.
Yeah, look, listen, we've had some great spars. We've had some technical spars. We've had a few rough spars, you know. He's even dropped me in a spar and he'll probably carry that into it, you know. So we've, you know, it's a weird one, but look, it's business, you know. He's gonna have his fans there. I'm gonna have a few people there. And once you step into them ropes, man. But we know after the battle's gone, we'll shake hands and we've both done our job. So, but if you speak to him, just tell him he better be ready. Better be ready.
Will do, mate. And as always, before I let you go, I'll give you a chance to shout out anyone, you know, who's helping you at the minute.
A massive thank you, Queensbury Gym in Barry. So Lee Selby, he's allowed me to go over there and spar and use the gym. Again, manager Chris Soniger, our sponsors Dragon Bet. You know, all massive help. So I've had a bit of support there to help with get to and from training and traveling to Barry and Newport and things like that. So all those people who are behind me, man, it's a massive appreciation. Massive.
And from me, thank you for your time as always, and good luck against Ellis and Ryan.
Yes, cheers, Sam. Thank you for your time, pal. All the best in the future, all right? And hopefully hear off you soon.
Thank you, mate. Good luck with the
Yeah,
fights.
cheers, Sam. All the best, pal. All the best.
Bye.